Welcome to Myth or Reality Stories. Is this story a myth and untrue, or a reality and totally true? You decide.
I used to love rummaging through the dusty, forgotten aisles of old thrift stores. Each visit was a treasure hunt, a chance to unearth relics of the past that held stories waiting to be told. One rainy afternoon, my fingers brushed against the rough surface of a VHS tape, its label worn and nearly illegible. It simply read, "Watch Me." Featured in an unassuming black case, it had an enticing aura, drawing me closer. I brought it home, eager to discover what secrets lay dormant within. As I settled into my apartment's dimly lit living room, I pushed the tape into the rusty VCR I had salvaged years ago. The screen flickered ominously to life, the grainy image revealing a cabin deep in the woods. The video seemed grainy, yet oddly vivid, like a window into another time. I felt a chill run down my spine, but shrugged it off as the excitement of something new. The footage listed the names of people who had visited that cabin, all of whom had vanished without a trace. Curiously, my name appeared among them, shocking me into hesitation. Questions swirled in my head. Had I ever been there? How was it possible? Before I could turn off the tape, the camera inside the cabin began to sway, capturing glimpses of something lurking in the shadows. A malicious whisper echoed through the speakers, calling my name. I laughed nervously, dismissing it as a clever trick, a gimmick to provoke fear. But the longer I watched, the more unsettling it became. The atmosphere turned oppressive, and my heartbeat quickened. I felt as though something unseen was creeping closer, inching its way into my reality. I tried to convince myself it was just a movie, until the screen darkened suddenly, revealing a final image. A figure staring straight at the camera, eyes hollow, mouth twisted in a grotesque grin. A knock at my front door jolted me from my trance. Heart racing, I peeked through the peephole. There was no one there. I glanced back at the flickering screen, and it all clicked. Those who had come before were still with me. Their shadows lingered, drawn by the allure of the tape. Desperate, I ejected it, shoving it into a bag and sealing it tightly, hoping to keep whatever this was at bay. But the whispers grew louder, the sinister chant of those who had disappeared, my name woven amongst them. As I prepared to discard the tape, the lights flickered, and the whispers transformed into a cacophony, each voice chanting my name. It was no longer just a story captured on a dusty tape. It was a pact. I had unwittingly invited something into my life, something that wanted me to join the ranks of the lost. I bolted outside, clutching the bag, feeling an unseen presence press against my back. In a fit of panic, I buried the tape in the earth, right there in the alley, hoping to sever the connection. But as I turned away, the whispers dulled into silence, leaving behind an eerie calm. I walked home with trepidation, glancing back only once, but deep down, I knew that horror doesn't remain buried for long.
This story is a myth and totally made up by us. Please subscribe, or else.